All right, time to put my money where my mouth is. Let's do this. Spin it. Hey DMD family, welcome back to Disc MD. And I don't know if you saw my round where I used the friction gloves. I was playing with my nephew Matt and my son-in-law Noah. I'll link that up here. But I made a comment about hole 17 that the horny toad was a better zone. And I didn't get any comments on that. So either two things are happening. One, nobody listens to what I say. Or two, everybody agrees with me. Okay, just let me revel in the fact that everybody agrees with me, right? Because you all are listening to what I say, right? So, it's a bold statement, so I figured I'd come out, put my money where my mouth is, and see what happens. So, today we're going to do a little bit of a challenge. The Lone Star Horny Toad versus the Discraft Get Feaky Zone. So, if you've been watching my channel, following my channel at all, you know that this disc was my money disc for a long time. And no disc could ever replace it until I got this. Every time I throw this, boldly I have announced this is a better replacement. Let's see what happens. We're here at Scarborough. I'm going to play shorts. I'm only going to be using these two discs and my putter. So when I'm inside the circle, I'm going to putt. And let's see who scores better. Let's get to it. All right, here we are, hole 1, 300 feet, straight out in the open, elevated basket, OB to the left. I am going to give myself every putt inside 20 feet to take my short-range putting lows out of the equation for these. So if it's inside 20, I'll putt it, but I'm going to give myself those just to sort of level the playing field. So 300 feet, probably outside my range for the horny toad or the zone, but hey, here we go. I'm going to use my friction gloves today because it's wet, and I want to see how they do in the wet. Yeah, that's up there. Let's see if we can get a little more height. All right, let's go. All right, the horny toad, the better of the two drives there. So we're going to do a little flick up shot because this was my money shot with this disc. Sit down. Hit the base. There we go. All right, horny toad next. I think I'm going to do a backhand approach here. Don't roll. Well, look at that. They're playing nice. They're friends. All right, there you have it. Those are tap-ins. Pars for the two, and we'll move on to hole number 2. All right, hole number 2, 219 feet. Again, straight out in the open. There's a stream to the left that's OB. I think I'm going to forehand this one. Horny toad first. Whew. Low. All right, get Feaky Zone. Huh. All right, let's go see. All right, well, the zone was definitely the better drive there. I think it's still outside 20 feet, though, so now it comes down to the putting. All right, that's a par there. Let's go up to the zone, see if we can make that putt. All right, so we are outside 20 feet here. We are at about 25. So, see if we can get this to get gluten-free. Yeah, gluten-free. GF, gluten. The Get Feaky. The gluten-free zone. Oh, banded it. Online, too. All right, that's pars for both of them. Let's move on. We'll keep track of drives, better drives, too. So the horny toad was the better drive on hole 1. Gluten-free zone, better drive on hole 2. All right, here we are, hole number 3, 166 feet. I think it's a flick. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna forehand these. Straight out there, really narrow gap though. Stay. Yep. Right there. All right. That was the gluten-free zone. Now the horny toad. Get around. Ah. Clip that tree. Both sweet drives though. All right. So the gluten-free zone was definitely the better drive, but I was inches from parking this one. So it was just, the space of that much, I clipped that tree. Let's see. Which way am I going? Anheuser. Ah, so close. So close. All right, let's go see where the gluten-free zone landed. Yeah, there it is. So, parked the zone. So, zone wins this hole. Zone's at -1. Horny toad at even. On to hole 4. All right, sorry about the lighting here at hole 4. 175 feet. The basket is right there. This should be just like closest to the pin. So, gluten-free zone goes first. Oh, go in. All right. Not high enough. Horny toad. Oh, they might be right on top of each other again. Let's go see. Unbelievable. Are you seeing this? I mean, they are 12 inches, quite literally 12 inches apart. All right, 2 birdies. You can't, both of those drives were the same. Just like hole 3, both of those drives were the same, a bad tree kick with the horny toad. So we're still even up here. All right, so hole number 5. What is this one? 200 feet right over the ridge. I'm guessing the basket is somewhere right around here over that hill. And I misspoke. The gluten-free zone is up by 1. But it's a really close battle. Get down. All right, didn't hear change, but that's about where the basket is. Horny toad's turn. They should be close again. It really is. It's like throwing the same disc. All right, so that was me. Both those drives felt great, but I babied this one, the horny toad, and the zone got a better skip. So zone wins this hole. Huh. That was a really weird roll. All right. Well, I meant the zone wins the drive, the better drive on that hole. I'll keep track of score and the better drives. One on one side, one on the other. Both take pars here just because of the putting woes. Let's move on to hole 5. 6. All right, so one of the longer holes, hole 6, uphill, 285. I'm going to try to flick. I don't think I can make a flick 285, but we're going to flick them. Okay, that's really uphill. Such a smooth flight. Okay, they're right next to each other. Let's go get them. So you're seeing this, right? And I promise I'm not doing this just for the footage. Again, they're literally within a foot of each other here. So I'm going to do a forehand approach on both of them. Uh-oh. Get down. All right, that's a makeable putt. Oh, go in. Oh, hit the pole. Horny Toad might pick up a stroke here. All right, so as far as the drives are concerned, if it's a better drive, it gets a point. If it's a tie drive, if it's tied, I'm not giving any points to either. So just so you know the point value system. I'm making this up as we go along, really. All right, well, this is 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is within 20 feet, so I got to give it to it. I'm going to try to make the putt anyway because it's uphill and a weird angle. Yeah, but we make those. More often than not, we make those. So, okay. Sorry, Horny Toad, you didn't pick up a stroke or a point for the drive. I think the zone's still up by 1 in both. All right, let's move on to hole number 7. All right, hole number 7 is 304 feet. I'm just going to rip a backhand with both of them. Wow, that was really low. My fault. Nice flight, though. Horny Toad. About the same flight. Got a little more height. A little more skip. I think the Horny Toad's the better drive there. Let's go see. All right, well, I'm going to give it to the Horny Toad here, but honestly, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, it's right there. So not by much, but it's the better drive. So Horny Toad gets the drive here. I'm going to do a forehand up shot with both of them. Yep, that's within 10 feet. Same thing with the Horny Toad here. Let's see if we can make it. Oh no, that was terrible. They just want to be right next to each other. They're really good friends now, I think. All right, there you go. Yep, nice little tap-ins for pars. Move on to hole 8. All right, hole number 8 is 201 feet. It's right up in through there. I don't know if you noticed or not. Observing people notice I'm wearing my friction glove because, like I said before, it's been raining and it's wet. So I want to see how these do. I'm not wiping them off at all with a towel. And grip is great with these gloves. Oh, and it's not leaving a mark on my Horny Toad. So maybe that black mark thing was just for the first couple uses. So I'm just going to backhand this. Hopefully get up there. Horny Toad first. No, get through the gap. Nope, it did not. I didn't trust it. Like that. But that turned over some. Get through. Get sneaky. The Get Freaky got sneaky. All right, let's go get it. All right. The narrowest of gaps right here. So let's see if I can fit it through. Yep, there you go. Let's go get the Get Freaky. All right, Get Freaky definitely wins the drive battle here. Let me even you out some. I know it looks weird, but I'm level there. You see the increase, the incline. Sorry. So gluten-free zone wins the drive because I'm pin high and about 50 feet away. I got a lot of stuff to go through though. Whew, that was bad. Good thing went within 20 feet. We'll give us both pars on those and move on to 9. Last hole. All right, last hole here. 201 feet. Straight ahead, small gap. I think I'm going to forehand these. If I'm doing my math right, I think the zone is up by 1 on both counts. Yeah, I'm not keeping track really at all, so you'll see it down on either side, and hopefully I'm right. Zone first. Turned it over. Oh, got sneaky and got through. Well, that's a tricky line. I don't think I've ever played that line before, but Horny Toad wins that one. All right, so you see the Horny Toad right there. The Get Freaky is right, there. So, I mean, it's not much farther away, but the Horny Toad's definitely a better drive. So the Horny Toad wins this hole. I'm going to try to make both of these and see if we can get 2 birdies. Horny Toad was within 20 feet, I think, so I don't have to make this putt. It is a birdie, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah. Let's see if I can make the gluten-free putt. Stay right there. Oh, I got stuff in my way. Let's see if we can blast it through. Now, player B. Oh, so close. All right. All right, well, there you have it. There is my Horny Toad versus the Get Feaky Zone battle. So maybe it's not the better zone. Maybe it's not far superior, but at the very least, it's the exact same. It throws, it feels. I mean, this may be a little more like an ESP zone. I think it's in between the two, the Get Freaky and the ESP. The Get Freaky zone is a little more shallow. The forehand feels a tad different. And of course, this one's more beat in, so it's going to flip over more than my brand new Horny Toad. But the Horny Toad, I love it. It's so dependable. Forehands, I know it's not going to turn over. It's going to flat and then fade to the left at the end. It's just such a dependable, great disc, and I'm so glad that they put it out because I needed a replacement for my Get Freaky, and this is certainly it. So if you don't have one of these, go out and pick one up. You can get it at LoneStarDiscs.com. There's a 10% discount in the description below. Just use my code. Also, the friction gloves discount code below. These things are great. I love this. I might wear it all the time, quite honestly. It's just the consistency of grip. I never had to wipe off my discs once today, and they were wet the whole day. So anyway, there you have it. Thanks for coming out. Hope you liked this. Like, subscribe, comment below if you want to see more battles like this. Tell me what you want to see next, and I'll do it. Until next time, enjoy the journey. Here's your verse of the day.